let's erase that. But now, though, FaZe looking to continue it through CT Arch. Nico up for every fight he seems to be able to have, and the A side is all under control from FaZe. The banner's flying high, leaving just Fallen and KNG to walk back into the newly appointed FaZe Kingdom.
If there was ever anyone to do it, it would be these two. There's a kit to be recovered on TRK's corpse right in front. There we go, scoops it up. But doubling up in pit, Brokey on the cold box, this is going to get funky. They just want to reserve themselves to catch the exits. There won't be any necessary need for that. They can sit in pit and survive that radius. So looking to, it seems, contain. That seems to be the only justification for their stationary stance.
A kit in the next round with a smoke would be nice, but Nico has something to say about that. The jumping Glock, he'll get that USP, picks himself up the smoke grenade as well, I believe. So, oh, well, he went down with the bomb. He wasn't far enough away. Over the top with the smoke, forcing back the T's from taking mid control. And this right here is one of the maneuvers that KNG will use to find himself a mid pick. He wasn't there this time round. It was Taco with that play. But what we can see on the radar is it's a very early lean towards the A site here. 4 players from MIBR already within striking distance of A.
Okay, they're keeping them on their toes here, but the CTs are in the right place at the right time. The lean from Fur is correct, deep towards CT Arch. It keeps Taco kind of playing on the very verge of holding over by Library, but the T's are right up middle here. They are looking for these fights. They still have smokes, still have mollies. They've still got a bit to play with.
Into the line of sight of Fur. Bear in mind, he barely got a chance. He heard the steps, and then that was it. Now Fallen, looking to address the potential for this flank. Does feel like that banana split. Sweet as anything. Nico anticipating Fallen's position puts us into another, what looks to be the 4th for FaZe. There is Cold perfectly positioned in CT. KNG did look to catch someone there. That was Kirby, who responsible for Banana, but it is just part and parcel of their save. A little bit more chip damage as well to the poorest member of FaZe Clan at the moment. Only 750 residual for Kirby, so he will be required something from a squad mate. Not the end of the world.
Coldzera, drop me. I won't need you again.
I promise. 4 smokes, a Molotov and 2 flashes. A B play is very, very possible. The limp smoke into the front of site baited out yet another piece of utility from MIBR, but it's quickly skedaddling back towards mid-lane.
Oh, KNG's going to be in the right places. Oh, no, he's just turned around again. He's sitting really deep on Speedway. I quite like that. At least he's still relevant to both. I guess this is the benefit of having those 2 players over towards that pit side. You can just try and support as best you can from here.
Yeah, he just has to stop the wrap. That's his entire responsibility at this point in time. And as the utility starts to get dropped, the B players start to get a Lancy. Good Molotov will force him into the open, and he still hits the shots, though. Great start from TRK. Taco responsible now. Crouching down in the mini pit, unannounced. 10 seconds. Can he stop the plant? He can find Kirby. That's a start, but the bomb does go down. 2v4. Coldzera needs to pull something magic out of the hat, and so far, so good. Fur gone for the retake.
How does he get away being on that balcony like that? I thought he'd be punished instantly, but Coldzera does Coldzera things, and now, as said, the time ticks against the CTs, and they're playing it back in. KNG was pretty on point before, but to make their way forward, and Fallen's the one on the site for now. Taco's still below. He's the one looking towards short. It's going to be success from Brokey, but a fall from Coldzera means now a 1v2. KNG baited on the shot. Here we go, Brokey. Run, boy, run! Doesn't get there in time. MIBR finally get on the board.
Fuse over towards A.
7-1. ESL 1 Cologne in Germany, Brazil.
Stay away from those memes now, Lauren. Sorry. I'm so scared.
Don't be afraid, Chad. You're big. Be brave.
That's why I go to the gym every day now.
You gotta get ready for what's coming your way.
I'm significantly less scared now I've seen the MIBR fan cams, actually.
Oh, he's playing a dangerous game. I do not associate with Alex Machine Richardson. I merely have to work with him.
I've signed a waiver.
Round 9. Same as before. Perfectly anti-flash, but there's a second where that came from. Kirby's just spraying wildly into the smoke. He didn't have a trade partner, a little hungry.
Oh, Nico.
Burning, 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 down to 26. He does get across. It is first, still unchecked on the site, and Rain, great move, just leaping onto the second. Oranges does lose his life in the process. We've got ourselves a very close quarters duel here. Brokey needs to find TRK, and he hits the first shot.
Got dinked though.
Look at the HP. It's so low. Nico 26, Brokey 12. It's nothing. Taco could do this for sure.
Something.
Typical exchange of utility. And banana control seized. FaZe can leave Kjaerbye there. Oh, they're going for the retake. Smoke and Molly. Check this one out. Are they going to swing on it, or is it simply enough? Yeah, that will do. That sends them packing, and now retaking it with utility may become a necessity.
I like how...
brackets.
Yeah, how proactive the CT side are being here. Top of Banana, over towards Brackets, over towards Quad. KNG kind of shuts the case before coldzera made it look a little too deadly, but the 3 players on Banana for the T's are still very much present, but Fallen's here.
He is. He did a fantastic job the round prior. Smoke, Molotovs. Bides his time. Verbal flash for the repeat. This could be problematic. Fallen's gone down early and they get across. Now the bomb can be planted. And where's that rotate at? Fast. He's in construction. He wasn't expecting the push through the smoke. Kjaerbye, little wild, little feral. But it is going to translate into a 10th. KNG could do nothing but sit back in Spawn. The same place he started his round is where it will finish. 10. We're into the preserved ore / pistols, and KNG again drawing blood in middle. That's twice he's taken one of the hardest hitters, and now he's plucked Brokey out of the air as well. TRK with the final bullet, but KNG was happy to once again draw 2 frags to start this one off. Fallen will be tagged up just a little bit. Through the smoke.
Hello.
You said 9-6 wouldn't be too bad, but 10-5. Not too far off it. Not too far off the mark. Certainly a competitive scoreline MIBR are making leeway towards. This round, however, some of them unarmored. Never impossible when coldzera is in the server, especially on Inferno. The things he did for the team he now plays against on this map remain embedded and embossed in Counter-Strike's history.
What can they make happen? The patience, remember, so far to even get that fight that they might want. coldzera playing towards the smoke that was put into play, and on the other side is Fur. Did he see Cold Cross? I'm not sure if he has. I don't think so.
Suspects it.
They're both doing such a similar role, and Fur's made heads roll. coldzera's down. It's just Rain. But Rain has 10 seconds, and no hope was a bit of a disaster against G2, but here we are. A lifeline has been shown by them.
Yeah, Chris Tarrant's going to be asking if it's 50-50 or phone a friend. Backing away all the same. Good nade damage. Nico chipping away, and only the USP to contain the B push. They're going to be playing for the retake. Kit on Brokey, and a flash and a smoke still for Nico. Here comes the start of the retake. Fur biding his time in the corner. They've been baited in by Fallen, but they get the first cleanly.
Watch Nico's flash.
We're waiting for it.
He's waiting for Fallen to get into the site, get everyone in the right place. He's got the smoke. He can't take the smoke lineup. The smoke lineup's behind the bench. He can't get there because they're holding him. KNG puts him in the corner, pins him down. Brokey with the kit. Rain's having a mare. My goodness, gets the 2. Time's a bit short now, and Fallen and Taka were hitting their shots. Another is needed. It has to be on Kjaerbye. It has to be on Brokey, and he's done it all.
Really committed anyway. He's just an early warning signal. He can't stop them going through from this position.
And just because I didn't know it for a while, so pro tip for you guys, if you are where Cold is on Speedway, you can hear everything that's happening in Banana and vice versa. If you're in the other corner, as you can see on the minimap, you'll hear that rotate Speedway. Very important and integral part of the Inferno gameplay. Smoke's deployed. A hit. Responsive smoke early, being deployed by their pit player, Rain. Looking to line something up. Brokey to be tested here as well.
Safe pair of hands in Rain. This is the moment you see them come through. 2 kills, stays alive, makes him work for it. But first broken back in, so now Brokey is isolated.
Yeah, and he's got a hard shot to hit. He's looking in the right direction. He's exposed to that balcony position, and KNG up long. Kjaerbye can't quite catch the trade. Taco's set up on balcony perfectly, and he's made a whole lot of noise. KNG in graveyard. It should be the conversion. Nico to clutch. He knows where both are. Fur low as well. I like that. Smoke will force Fur to be unincluded. He jumps up on the hay bales and hits the spray a little wildly. That's the hard part done. 3
the
bullets is
reload.
all he needs. And Nico secures 12 for the FaZe clan.
You see that? He faked the reload. It baited Fer out to go for the duel there. He was creeping around on low HP.
Nico on the AWP. He's taken a leaf out of KNG's book for the aggressive hold into mid. Leaving the bomb at spawn as well. A different look from MIBR. They'll be taking a lot of space here. Apps is FaZe.
Another 3-man B-lane early. It's so strange that FaZe are doing this late in the round, right? They just have 3 individuals stacked over towards B. That puts so much pressure on these 2 A defenders, which this time round is Nico and Rain.
Rain needs a double kill here, otherwise this round is lost. 1. And that may not be enough unless Nico, no, pre-shot, not going to hit. The second does. Perhaps he can hold them back. I love the incendiary. A smoke helps him as well. The nade is good. He's getting pushed from every angle. One more from Nico as the rotate comes in. He spots him, but up on the box is KNG.
God damn, how did he suffer through so much of that? If he'd gotten one then, that would have been a miracle bit of play from him. Gabby, though, working up through quad, trying to get towards the close side of things. And to be fair, for all the T's they are tucked on the side, they haven't been able to cross out. One bonus of Nico buying so much time. The post plants are far from ideal. But now working through the motions, they've got to get a move on.
They really do, and the flash is not good. Cole just flashed his whole squad. Running out of time, paranoid about Pit. They're all on the site. And in the smoke, the pre-fire won't work. Cold needs a fresh mag. But Brokey does find him. Surely they don't call it clear. They'll find him eventually, and they do have time. FaZe will secure 14 eventually, making sure the player with the kit is on that defuse. And so no sweat.
Double-digit discussion happens, and then Dust 2 could be falling further and further off the cards.
Brokey having a little bit of a leer down middle, but it's all mid that's got all the pressure building. All those T's slowly but surely working their way up, and Fallen actually was keeping that in mind. He's picked up the AWP up on the T side here. Nico, though, feels the pressure, hears the steps, sees the players. He's down, though. Swing comes in from Cold, but he's only got Talco. They're winning this out so far.
I can't believe Fer got another one there. He was actually jumping when he got spotted initially, and now Brokey getting away with just 30 HP. KNG, however, has almost confirmed it. By finding that B rotator, you can see Brokey just scarpering. He does not want anything to do with that.
That was just vicious,
wasn't he?
On Arch.
We have real problems here, and if Brokey gets hunted down by TRK and Fallen, those problems get amplified even more so. 20 kills to his name now. The hunt is on, you can see. Coming up, Banana will be Fallen, locking it down with the big green of his own, walking into the line of sight, and there it is. Now, everything has been taken, this one getting down to the wire, because MIBR should be taking this one. It'll put them up to 10. The double digits is normally the warning sign where we start standing up.
Get a little excited.
And they are taking the save, so they're being conservative with this one here, FaZe Clan. The loss bonus going into the next round will only be 2,400, which still is not going to be enough to get a full buy out of several players on the FaZe side of things. So compromise buys for the next few if they continue to lose.
Don't mind me asking, it feels like the CT sides are so fragile these days. Is it the economy just kind of polarizing this, or is it simply the teams that we're seeing? I feel like only G2 looks solid.
I mean, there is an element of that for sure. There is this kind of new nightmare for CTs where you win one, then lose one, then have to do a half weird one, and it can get out of control fast. The C side's definitely having more of an advantage.
And this should just be a bit of an eco bash here, guys, so we're going to talk through this. The stats don't back it up that it swung to a T bias. It has like a little bit, you know, especially during the Krieg meta, but I talk about this quite a lot on the podcast with the guys who look at the numbers a little bit more deeply than I do.
Getting away with these gimmies.
No, that one right there from FaZe, it was, I think that was because they didn't have the Molotovs to work with in the early stages, knew they had to take a bit of risk, but this is oh, they're doing the same play. This is a contact play up middle. They're going to get up past them.
He hears it, sees it, they know too. The call and the comms is about to get a whole lot more chaotic.
Yeah, this is going to be madness. What a weird round. They've got to know everything, right? Seeing all this util, seeing the presence, they've got to be able to put together the picture. But the CTs are there quickly, but not quick enough. Cold Zera falls with no trade available. No one to stop it. Brokey gets to see just a glimmer of the opponent, and it's faded away into the smoke.
Okay, Rain, I like the angle. Bit of a one-way here. KNG's dropped Pit. TRK's on the box. God, it's so good for MIBR. They're even hearing the sound cues. This is theirs. There is no one sane enough to dispute that. Fallen will get it. And we've just got Nico on the other side of the map, and a great round from IBR. That is the counter to a 3-man stack apps, is wrapping long into A.
It's surprising that they would go for the same play again, though. You know, yeah. I don't understand.
I thought it was a gimme. I mean, a one and done.
Creeping on through. Now, Nico, maybe it's time for one of those rounds, my friend. He's going to have the M4 and be heading over towards the A bomb site this time round. Top middle is where he is.
He's going to go straight down, isn't he? Gonna try and win the round on his own. Fallen staring at it. He can chill for a second. KNG does go down. A very clean shot.
Needs more.
He does need more than that. Unfortunately for him, though, Fallen does get the necessary trade, and that was their hardest hitter, taking their best weapon into enemy territory. TRK controlling the banana aggressions, and they'll start to finish over towards the second letter of the alphabet. Just Brokey and a P250 to dispute. Go on.
All right.
Skipping away, but not enough today. That's something, though. Fallen quick to respond.
Crazy here. The fact that they go for that contact play, they were 1 round away from losing the game. Yeah, fair enough. But Nico wants the aggression. If he drops here, if he dies, we're in a lot of trouble right now. FaZe Clan, this could be round 13 given away, and then an eco will have to follow in round number 29, setting us up for all 30.
Feeling like he has to do it all. A very old feeling and an old look for Nico, but it does seem to have reared its head once again. Crucial moment of the game here. Team forced into an early disadvantage, and now Fallen can command his flesh puppets to do whatever he demands, and for now it's into B. Nice catch from coldzera, and Kyobi's caught another on the cross. They went without the smoke. Now it's bloomed, but the damage is done.
Oh, baffling here. This seems like such a weird round between the two, but a 4v3 favorable to the team currently sitting on 15. That would take us to map 3. Dust 2 would be the one. And here come the remaining FaZe players. You're going to have Rain down on Banana. Fallen is watching this, and that kind of feel he'd normally have that. He's done the damage, he's got a good tag, but Rain, perfect flash back in. The brilliance of Rain never ceases to amaze me in those small moments. But the CTs, they've got to get a move on.
They really do. Another team flash. I swear I've got 5 on my own little hand tally. Taco distracted. coldzera converts, and TRK